Uneducated experts.
Uneducated experts.
Motherfucking
Uneducated experts.
episode 8.
And we're back. Welcome to the Uneducated Experts. I'm me.
And I am Jones. Why you talking like that, man?
I have no idea. I'm just going to maintain it, though.
Are you high on pain meds?
I am still high on pain meds currently. So, we're the Uneducated Experts, telling you everything that we think we know.
But nothing that we do.
And nothing that we do. I was trying to do it, so I said the first part, and Jones said the second part.
I came in
on Facebook scrolling.
I came in a split second behind you. You just don't trust me to come in when...
a little more than a split second.
Okay,
Anyways, so Jones doesn't want to tell any stories this time because he doesn't like you guys.
Okay.
True story. It's what he said. He said, I hate our friends of the show. By the way, I don't like calling them fans.
I don't like calling them friends of the show because they
I
don't
don't
even
know
talk
why.
to us.
We got like 3 real friends of the show that talk to us all the time, but I feel like calling someone a fan just like we're not famous enough to really have.
I mean,
fans.
I'm famous. I was on TV.
Yeah, friends of the show. I was on I was on Fox Sports.
I was on Price is Right. I win.
So you're telling me that on a sports podcast that being on The Price is Right is more important than being on Fox Sports?
Well...
No, it's not. Not even close. So everyone's clear. It has been brought to our attention
that Jones was
that I cussed.
That Jones was on The Price is Right.
Yeah, no one cares about The Price is Right. But people have said that we cuss too much, so I'm going to go out of my way to not drop any F-bombs. I'm probably going to fail because I cuss a lot, which is actually a sign of high intelligence, according to some studies. But anyways.
I've read that study. I don't believe it at all. I just don't.
I don't believe it either, but it makes me sound
That's
smarter,
true.
so I'm going.
That's one argument that goes in our favor, because I drop the F-bomb a lot, too.
I drop the F-bomb, the S-bomb. Pretty much any bomb, I drop them. I'm like America after Pearl Harbor. I just drop bombs. So, what are we talking about today?
Annoying fan bases.
Ooh, this is a good one. The most annoying fan bases. I freaking love it.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one for a while. Obviously, this is subjective. That's a big word for me, so I'm actually glad I used it in the right context. But this is very subjective. I'm pretty sure.
It's also, I mean, it really goes off of who you're a
well,
fan
very
of.
true. Yeah, very true. Definitely.
Because your rivalry team is going to be the most annoying fan base to you. Well, to you guys, not to me. But
in the same way,
I'm unbiased,
is it vice versa?
To everybody else.
Vice versa?
Yeah. No, I felt like I knew how to say it before you did that. Now I don't know how to say it.
Vice versa?
Vice
Oh,
versa.
just vice versa, not vice? Vice versa.
Yeah, it's vice versa.
Okay, so my annoying fan bases would not be
You're making me
yours.
question it. I don't know.
Anyways.
Well, no, because your fan base is my number one.
My fan. Oh, all right. So we're doing top 3. You go ahead and lay out your number 1. Go ahead.
Top
Go
3?
ahead.
Oh, top 3. So here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, I'm gonna say who my top 3 is. You say who your top 3 is, and then we'll start explaining why.
Okay.
Deal. Number 1. Thanks to people like Justin B-Rad.
B-Rad.
The Dallas Cowboys. Number 2. Thanks to people like Alex Patterson, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hater.
And number 3. Thanks to people like Terrence Blackwell, who is going to be a guest on the show here in a couple weeks, the New England Patriots.
So it sounds like you're just
I'm just going to tell you the other. Hold on. I'm going to tell you my other 2 because I'm trying to do it quick. But number 4 would be the Oakland Raiders, and number 5 would be the Golden State Warriors.
You're a Golden State Warriors fan.
Well, that's why their fans annoy me. And I don't mean they're real fans. I mean these dudes that are like, oh well, they're in the finals again, so I'm gonna root for them. Like I can't stand bandwagon fans.
You admit you was a bandwagon
I'm pretty
fan.
close to a bandwagon
Okay.
fan. I'm pretty close to it, but I have I have real reasons why. Like, it's all these Cavs fans, but they weren't Cavs fans 3 years ago or 4 years ago. They were Heat fans.
So they're LeBron James fans.
Like, yeah, but they don't say they're LeBron James fans. They say they're Cavs fans. Like, no, you're not. You're a LeBron James fan. So what happens when LeBron James retires in 4 years?
I'll go to the Lakers next year.
Yeah, so that's my list. So it was Cowboys, Cavs, Patriots, Raiders, Warriors. And before anyone says anything about me hating on Northern California, because 2 of my top 5 are Northern California teams, I'm from there. Anyways, who are your teams, bro?
I struggled real hard giving you a top 5, let alone a top 3. But if I had to point into any team direction for number 1, I would have to go with the Philadelphia Eagles as number 1. As I guess you can say, because I'm a Cowboys fan and I root for the Cowboys, I'm a Cowboys fanatic, whatever. The Eagles are number 1, and it's not even close. But to round it out after that, I don't like the Yankees fans because a lot of their celebrations and trash talk comes from 2, 3, 4 decades ago. And then I would have to probably go with, can we do college? Because
I mean, you could do whoever. It's just it's the top 5 fan bases, not football, not NFL, not NBA.
Okay, no, you know what?
Whatever.
Number 3 is the San Antonio Spurs fans. I'm gonna keep it across the whole entire major sports. We got NFL, Eagles. We got Major League Baseball. We got Yankees, and we got NBA. We have the Spurs. And if you want to run out a top 5, go ahead and give me Alabama Crimson Tide fans. Can't stand them. Just can't stand them. Respect to them, but I can't stand them. And number 5, I have to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I know.
That's because you're biased.
I did it. The number 1 and number 5.
Okay.
That's how much I hate the Eagles fans.
Your name is Brandon Bias
That's
Jones.
fine. I'd be okay with that, this segment.
All right, so since we're already 7 minutes into this episode, I guess we should start explaining why we picked these teams. So, number 1 being the Dallas Cowboys. I can't stand when people are fans of a team and they can, like, in their eyes, they can't lose. Like, if the Cowboys lose to the Giants, it's not that the Giants played better. It's not that the Giants won. It's that the Cowboys lost. The Cowboys beat themselves. It's oh well, no, we did this. That's why we lost. Like, no, sometimes, bro, the other team's just better. They're more hungry. They went after a little better. But instead of ever giving anyone else credit, it's always because the Cowboys didn't do something right. Can't stand those people. And the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. Why? Because they're the best. Like, what makes you say that? I don't know. They're just the best, and I love them. And they have the best O-line, and they're the best running back, and they're the best quarterback in the history. Like, bro,
Those are bandwagon fans, bro.
I want to slap you.
Bandwagon fans.
They don't know nothing. And it's kind of funny that you said what you said about the Yankees, because that's exactly how Cowboys fans are. With the first thing they're going to tell you is how many rings they have. You ask them what year those rings were, they couldn't tell you, but they'll tell you how many they got.
Bandwagon fans, man.
So that's number 1 for me. You can go ahead. What's your number 1 was the Eagles?
Well, number 1 and number 5. Let's go ahead and correct that real quick. Number 1 and number 5, because okay, fine. Maybe because I am
because they're not winners.
Because I'm a Cowboys fanatic. I'm not a fan. I'm a fanatic. I can tell you everything about the Cowboys. I dare somebody to come out here and challenge me. I wish they would. But yes, the Eagles have never won anything since, the merger of the AFL, and it became into just the NFL with Super Bowls as the trophy that you hold up as being the champion of the league that year. And the Eagles have won 0 of them. 0. They went to 1 with Donovan McNabb and probably another one previous before that. I'm not sure. But they won 0. I tell you this, as any diehard Eagle fan, any of them, what team they hate the most? 9 out of 10 would say the Dallas Cowboys. As those same Eagles fans, if you went only 2-14, who would you want those two wins to be from? They would say Dallas Cowboys, and they would be happy with those results. That is my problem with the Eagles fans. They just.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no.
What's up?
I mean, I understand it. Like, if the Broncos, who, if you don't know by this point, are my favorite football team.
Yeah, we know.
If the Broncos went 2-14 and the two teams they beat were the Patriots and one was the Raiders, even though they play them twice, I get that. But as long as they beat them once and beat the Patriots once, I'd be ecstatic. Like, yeah, we might suck, but we're better than them.
But that's how you go 2-14 and you get two wins. Got it, 2-14, and those 2 wins are against.
It don't matter.
It does matter. So I hate the.
It's always you always gotta look for the bright spot.
Bro, I hate the
Always.
Eagles. Obviously, the number 1 and number 5 on my
And
list.
the Eagles hate you.
If Cowboys went 2-14, and we beat the Eagles twice, I would not just be happy because we beat the Eagles twice. I would actually be upset. But
So I have a question
Go
for
ahead.
you. If the Eagles organization contacted you right now and said, "Hey, we want you to come be a announcer for us," do you say yes or no?
bro, come on, man. That's
Yes or no?
well, what am I doing? I'm doing Eagles games.
Yeah.
I would accept the contract, but I would have to excuse myself from when the Eagles play the Cowboys.
Nope. You got me fucked up.
Nope.
The Raiders could call me right now and be like, we want you to come be an announcer," and I'm like, "I'm a Raider fan for life now." Fuck the Broncos.
No.
Fuck
no,
them. Oh, my bad.
three,
Bro, I'm over here dropping
That's 3.
F-bombs.
You can't even say no more. But listen,
That was
listen.
2.
No, you said
was
2 in
2.
a row. Now you said 1 in the beginning. So
No, that was the other episode.
whatever.
I don't know.
You got me messed up because money. Yes, money makes the world go round, and money pays the bills and keeps my wife happy. Shout out to my wife, by the way, who might be listening. She might have finally gave us a listen, but
Nah, my wife doesn't.
I would have to excuse myself from a Philly Cowboy football game. There's no way I could do it. I just couldn't do it. But anyways, your number 2 is who?
Not me.
Cleveland
No,
Cavaliers.
And we're at 12 minutes. Yeah, Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's why. I guess we'll kind of be brief on this.
Yeah, we got to shorten this up.
I like the idea of if you win a championship or anything, you act like you've been there before, even if you haven't. It's got to have some class to it. Kind of like the way Bones handled his win last night against DC. He could have got out there and ran his mouth and talked all the trash in the world, but he was classy about it. He knew he was a world champion, that he should have class. So all these 3-1 jokes, like, yeah, they're funny for the first couple days, even couple weeks, but like, I hear people still saying the same 3-1 jokes, and it's like, bro, you lost to the Warriors this year, like in the
And
finals.
they
Like, how do you
lost,
still have a 3-1 joke? Like,
they
it's not
lost
even
4-1,
funny.
by the way.
Yeah. Oh, my running joke was 3-1 plus 35 equals 4-1.
What?
I don't know if you get that or not, but what's Kevin Durant's number?
35.
Okay, so they went 3-1 in the finals and lost. They added 35,
Okay.
and then they beat them 4-1. Anyways,
That is a terrible joke,
I don't
by
want
the
to
way.
explain it.
First of all, it doesn't even
I
make
don't
sense.
care.
35 plus 4-1.
I know it doesn't mathematically line up. I'm a finance major. I get it. Jesus. Jesus. F word.
Oh yeah, F word. Anyways, all right. So all right,
I got to come up with
you got
another word.
Cavs.
So, yeah. Cavs.
So I'm gonna contradict myself.
That's 'cause I'm a Warriors
because
fan,
I
too,
said
so.
how the Eagles had never won anything, and they are so happy when they beat the Cowboys twice. My number 2 team is the New York Yankees, and it's because they have been basically irrelevant for the better part of the last decade, except for their one title in 2009. I know people gonna say you're a Cowboys fan, you haven't won anything since '95 and '96, and that's been 21 years. At least Yankees have won something in the last decade. But that's not the point. Baseball's been around for hundreds of years.
That's not the point of
It's not the
baseball.
point of baseball. Because it's not. Baseball's been around since I don't know when, but I know it's been before 1900s. So there's been over 100 and probably 20 titles. It's a lot of years. And before a lot of teams started joining, there was like 6 to 8 teams back in the Babe Ruth era, and Yankees kept winning titles. So yes, you have the most titles, Yankee fans, but you're not relevant right now. You have Aaron Judge, shout out to the home run champion 2017. Dude is a monster. But you haven't won anything recently. Win a title, make a playoff appearance, get to the World Series, and then start talking trash. Your number 3 is who?
The New England Patriots.
Oh, don't do that, man.
Here's why. It's not because they're not a great team, because they are. Great team, great franchise. They're a dynasty. I don't like when people are just obnoxious and ignorant. So you're the best overall team because you have the best system,
Okay.
right? I think anyone that tries to argue that they don't have the best system would be
Well, they don't know football.
ridiculous.
They don't know football.
Anyways.
They don't say that.
But like, I know dudes that'll be like, the New England Patriots have the best linebacker core in the NFL.
Wrong.
They also have the best secondary in the
Wrong.
NFL, and the best defensive
Wrong.
line, and the best
Wrong.
offensive line, and the best
Wrong.
running back. It's like, but I don't even know who your running back is. I know. I know that.
I'm just agreeing with you and these guys,
but-
these naysayers. Not naysayers,
So,
but bandwagons.
Like, yeah, for you to just sit there and think that you have the best position group in the NFL, in every position group it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Like you have the greatest quarterback of all time. You have the most talented tight end in the NFL. Your secondary looks really, really good. We don't know how they're going to act together. We don't know how it's going to play out, but they look really good on paper. I would say they look great on paper. Your linebacker core looked a lot better before you got rid of Jamie Collins.
Shout out to Jamie Collins,
yeah.
fan of the show.
Your running back, I mean, you got Deion Lewis who came back, but you got Mike, was it Gilsey?
Yep,
Gilsey?
yep. Fun fact,
So,
Mike Gillisey.
I mean, you have talent,
Fun fact,
but-
Mike Gillisey led the league in yards per rush last year with the Browns. With the Bills over
Yep.
5.4 yards.
With the Bills.
6.1, some shit like that. He
But
was ridiculous.
I mean, when you got Shady in front of you, you're not going. We're making this really long, so that's why I just like be realistic. Don't be retarded. I've been trying not to say that word, but
Okay.
so New England Patriots number 3.
Can I counter your New England Patriots real quick?
Go ahead.
I mean, okay, so this is gonna still be contradictory to my number 3, the San Antonio Spurs, but
You're just gonna contradict yourself over and
I
over and
probably
over.
am. I don't care because in 17 years, 2001 and 2017, 17 years, 7 Super Bowl appearances, 5 NFL titles, 5. They only have 5, and they've only been to 8 Super Bowls. They lost to 1 to the Packers with Drew Bledsoe in 1996. You know what I mean, though? But all they know is Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, really, and over the last decade and a half, they've been champions or have represented the AFC in the championship, almost 50% over the last 17 years. You know what I mean? So I understand their arrogancy, their cockiness, and their love for the New England Patriots. Anyways, so here's my
I like to approach every sports conversation with an unbiased outlook.
But you're talking to biased
New England
fans,
Patriots fans are unable to approach it from a
Well, very
unbiased
true.
outlook.
So, and
they can't even tell me who their quarterback was before Tom
I
Brady.
mean, I can, but that's just because I'm the educated one of our.
Yeah, so can I.
Anyways,
He was a Bill before he was a Patriot.
so here we go with my contradiction because my number 3 was San Antonio Spurs, and it's because I just can't stand San Antonio Spurs fans. I lived in San Antonio 2010 to 2015.
Hold on, time out. This is this is Jones's outlook, not Mink's. I live in San Antonio, and I'm not trying to get jumped when I leave my house
But
later.
you're not a Spurs fan. You just said you're a Warriors fan. You're a bandwagon Warriors fan who
I know.
beat the Spurs,
Yes.
and you actually.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna talk trash about this. I'm not gonna talk trash
That's
about
fine.
the
That's
people
fine.
that live
I'm gonna
around
talk
me.
trash. What are we gonna lose? We're gonna lose 2 of our listeners. That's fine. Spurs fans
I think
who
we're at 3.
believe.
Anyways,
that every year is their year. I get it. Cowboys fans say the same thing, and Patriots fans say the same. Almost every team of our annoying fan base says the same thing, that it's their year every year. But Spurs fans,
The Browns don't say that.
We didn't say they were the most annoying fan base though. But
It's because they don't have any fans.
well, that's true.
Anyway, so Spurs.
Listen up, Spurs fans. I don't care what you say. I get it. You were up 25 points after the first half in game 1. It was game 1 of a 7-game series. Kawhi Leonard got hurt. You guys lost that game. And you wasn't even close the other 3. You were not going to beat the Golden State Warriors in a 7-game series, even with a healthy Kawhi Leonard. Let's just get that out there. I'll repeat, you was not going to beat the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. You know the big 4. You know the starting 5. You were not going to beat them in a 7-game series.
The fact that I hear you get closer to the mic when you're saying that is hilarious.
Because I'm dead serious. I'm so tired of hearing Spurs fans this whole offseason. Oh, if Kawhi was healthy, we would have beat the Warriors. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, but let San Antonio get Kyrie.
I'll tell you right now. Okay,
that's
we're finna
ridiculous.
go. No, you know what? This is a segment, but I'll say it right now.
Cleveland,
If
please
San
don't
Antonio-
give Kyrie to San Antonio.
If San Antonio got Kyrie Irving, it would be the worst fit in NBA history. I said it.
We're not getting
said
on
it.
that. Anyways,
Bottom
so
line is,
we're already at
Spurs
21
fans,
minutes.
you were not going to beat the Warriors in a 7-game series. Get over it. It's not your year. It would be your year when you get an athletic point guard that's not ball dominant. I have to say that because Kyrie Irving is an athletic point guard, but he is ball dominant. He needs the ball in his hands. That's not the Spurs offense. Anyways, get over it. You're done.
So that was our top 3, it was our top 3 and Jones's number 5 of his top 5.
Go Eagles. Fly,
So-
Eagles, fly.
Well, see, my reason for number 4 is really easy. I can't stand Raider fans because, and when I say Raider fans, I don't mean all of them. Just you know which ones I'm talking about. But Raiders fans talk trash all day long, every day long. But the minute they lose and you say something about them, they get so butthurt, it's ridiculous. Like, you understand? Like, bruh, you sound like a little kid.
I have no
Like
idea
you're a
what that
big,
was.
scary grown man wearing spikes on
I
your
have
shoulders.
no idea what that
Now
and
you're-
was. What was that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like a baby. It was like a baby Kevin Hart. baby Kevin Hart was in my head doing that right now. I was like, no, whatever. Punch him. Right? So, number 5 was the Warriors just because don't jump on a bandwagon, bruh. Be original. The only reason I became a Warriors fan is A, it was one of the closest teams to where I'm from. B, I never watched basketball until Steph Curry's highlight reel made me want to watch basketball. So I watched Steph Curry. So the difference is now that I'm a Warriors fan, if Steph Curry were to leave, I'm still going to be a Warriors
Doubt
fan.
it.
I'm not going to follow a player. I will stay with my
Doubt
team
it.
now.
You wasn't a fan before then.
And
Before
I have the
Steph Curry
flag
got there.
hanging up.
Hey, let me ask you a question. When did that flag go up?
I wasn't a fan of
When did-
anybody. Except I was...
When did that flag go
I think I
up?
bought it last
Last year.
year. I think, yeah, I bought it in
So
2016.
after they won the first championship.
During the 2016 season. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's a flag. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
you ever have like a 12-year-old
Okay,
flag? I started watching the 2015 season. But guess what? When they lost in 2016, the flag didn't come down.
Well,
Matter of
course
fact,
not.
one of my soldiers put the crying Jordan face on my flag, and I left it up for the
but
entire
the
year.
minute Steph Curry leaves, well, first of all, Steph Curry's not leaving the Golden State Warriors anyway, so your comment is irrelevant.
First off, my favorite player on the Warriors isn't even Steph Curry. My favorite player is Draymond Green.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere either. The person that will leave the Warriors that breaks that up is Klay Thompson.
Oh yeah, definitely. But he's under contract till 2019, so unless he pulls a Kyrie and has to be traded, which I doubt he will. Yeah. Anyways, so that was our top. Oh, actually, do you have a reason for number 4?
The Alabama Crimson Tide? Nah, I'd just be contradicting myself. I just get annoyed because they are just they have the SEC on lock, and everybody believes the SEC is the best conference in college football. So if they even get a loss during the season, it's it's okay. Like if they get a loss during the season, it's okay by the voters who vote on the top 4 to get into the playoffs, and that just annoys me. It's not really the fan base; it's just the Alabama Crimson Tide in general. Like they get a pass if they lose a game, while other teams who go undefeated have to struggle to get in the top 4 in the college football playoffs. That just annoys me. That's all. Anyways, that's it. That's all I gotta say about them. Respect to Nick Saban and what he's done there, but SEC is not the best conference in football. It's really not. Outside of Alabama, you have Alabama and you have the flunkies. It's trash after Alabama. So, anyways, that's my opinion. I don't care. Go ahead.
It's kind of funny that you told me you're gonna wrap it up. Like you're like, all right, that's it, and I started trying to do the outro, and you started talking again.
Yeah, I know.
Hilarious. But that's why we're uneducated.
I get
So
hype.
whatever. We use commas. We don't use periods. So that was our take on who our top 3 to 5 most annoying fan bases are. As you see, we don't agree on a single team. So we're the Uneducated Experts. I'm Mink.
I'm Jones.
Telling you everything that we think we know and nothing that we do.
We need you to like, share, comment,
like,
follow,
comment, tweet,
subscribe on YouTube.
all that stuff. Mention.
It's all there.
Do whatever. Go knock on your neighbor's door and tell them to go subscribe to our channel. That's what you should do right now. And share it and make sure you tell people why they should watch it. Don't just hit share. Don't be lazy. As always, holla at us. Have a dope day.